so you know you got to come back home. Rising things that come by the dozen, ain't nothing but drugstore love. Do you need a thing, let me light your candle, cause mama, I'm so hard to handle now, yes I am. You another man that I love you really. Come on over, don't be afraid that I'm so all I saw. But you wrote me so you know you got to come back home. Rising things that come by the dozen, ain't nothing but drugstore love. Do a little thing, let me light your candle, cause my ride so hard to handle now, yes I am.
Good old McDonald's, and you introduced me to the Dead, actually.
Yes, yeah.
Go on,
so I used to listen to a lot of John Mayer, and then I saw John play live with Dead and Company, and then I slowly started listening to more Dead and Company, and then over to Grateful Dead. And because we used to hang out together so long, I used to play Grateful Dead in the car and stuff all the time, and that's how we both started listening to the Grateful Dead.
Yeah. Just fell in love as soon as you hear them, really.
The first song that we ever listened to by Grateful Dead was Standing on the Moon.
That was the first track.
Yeah, which is a bit of a strange one. And then we started getting into the studio stuff like American Beauty, Samoa, that sort of stuff. And then from there it just progressed into the live stuff.
I'd say my gateway was probably the I don't know how you say it, I think it's pronounced. That was my gateway to it, I'd say, because I listened to that album. It was my favourite one I listened to out of all the studios. St. Stephen was my favourite track on it, and then I came across there was Live Dead, which had St. Stephen in the album. So then I listened to that, and I was mind blown basically by what I was hearing. So then that was the 60s sound, and 60s Dead was definitely my gateway into it.
We got into the Dead when we were like 15.
Yeah.
14, 15.
Yeah.
We started with like the studio Very Best of the Grateful Dead album with a yellow cover. We love music.
Yeah, we both came
love,
to
rock music and stuff. So
yeah, we both came to the studio stuff separately, and then you introduced me to all the live stuff.
Yeah.
And then whenever we played, like we've been in bands since we were kids, the two of us. Whenever we played, we always played tunes of bands that we like Steely Dan tunes or Zappa tunes, whatever. But we both like fell for the Dead totally. We ended up just playing more and more of their songs.
We got hooked.
So you end up jamming.
They're just fun to play as well.
Yeah.
So that's how we got really into it, and then never looked back. You standing there for playing chord music.
There's a dragon with matches that's loose on the town. It takes a whole pail of water just to cool him down. Talking about fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Fire, fire on the mountain. Take it, buddy.
We're the Czech delegation. And I've been in the Grateful Dead since 1989. This dude since, I don't know, 20 years.
Yes, and that is 20 years.
Yeah, and Marcel just got on the bus yesterday. I had a friend who lived in Dominguez Hills near Compton, Los Angeles, who is an African-American friend, and I was visiting him one day, and I saw some hippies walking around. I'd never seen hippies before. I was 14, 15, and I said, "Hey, what's going on?" I just asked some kid. He was, you know, I was young. He was kind of like, "Hey, what's going on, huh?" "Oh, the Grateful Dead." That's all he said. So I went and bought some tapes, and you know, I got on the bus. I got on the bus on that day.
Right, that was back in the late 60s when I asked my brother, my elder brother, for any music that sounded fitting for Lord of the Rings, and he suggested the Grateful Dead. So I bought my first Grateful Dead, loved it, and then the first time I saw them was at Bickershaw in '72, and that was just an amazing event. I've seen them every time that they came to the UK since then, Scotland and England. Went to see them in Paris, went to see them in Egypt, saw them once in America at Eugene. So yeah, that's, you know, I've been on the bus since the 60s and never wavered.